will not break. I rule by force. I will not break. Rise up now.
The scent of blood remains, the world goes silent. Every weight turns into stone, that's what shapes me. Raise your voice, born to destroy.
I will not break. Power's law. I will not break. I won't die here. Pain is the mark. Proof I live. I will not break. Push through with strength. I will not break. To the end. Chains shatter. 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 No countdown, no audience, just friction between will and weight. The room breathes low, metal weights, pressure is already present, I step into it. Feet planted, arches active, knees unlocked, hips aligned, spine tall, break drops deep. This is preparation, not performance, nothing begins without structure. I didn't come here to feel good, I came here to function better, to increase tolerance, to sharpen response, to reduce hesitation. This is not escape, this is construction. Comfort never built anything durable. Built under pressure. Built under pressure. Load applied. Shape retained. Built under pressure. Built under pressure. I don't fold, I adapt. I adapt. Hands close, grip seals, the weight answers immediately. It doesn't lie, it reflects preparation. I listen through tension and reply with control. Inhale steady, exhale clean, tempo chosen, not forced. Heart rate climbs, focus narrows, this is where noise disappears. No shortcuts taken, no angles cheated. Every rep burns its place, if it's not clean it doesn't count. Standards take longevity, power without discipline collapses. Built under pressure. Built under pressure. Stress refines, destroys thighs. Built under pressure. Built under pressure. Integrity holds even when tired. Set stacks on set, time stretches. Muscle speaks in heat and tremor. I respond calmly because calm keeps output stable. This is accumulation, not spectacle. Confirmed, range intact, stability online. Pain evaluated, not feared. Movement continues as designed. Plates increase, expression unchanged. Same breath, same setup, same execution. The difference is internal, capacity expanded silently. Progress that lasts is boring to watch. Built under pressure. Built under pressure. Heavier demand, same precision. Built under pressure. Built under pressure. No panic, no rush, thought dissolves. Movement remains, the body solves problems before the mind speaks. This state was rehearsed thousands of repetitions ago. This control leaves the gym with me into deadlines, into conflict, into uncertainty. Because pressure here drains response everywhere. Calm as a trained reaction. Built under pressure, built under pressure. Environment irrelevant, output consistent. Built under pressure, built under pressure. Stress arrives, I'm ready, the hardest set appears. But actions specified, I'm talking space because all that's a tree lead down with halfway down, mechanical speed is mechanical. Built under pressure, built under pressure. Thoughts align, not scatter. Built under pressure. Built under pressure. Order inside, chaos outside. Time slows. Work continues. Efforts stabilizes. This is not suffering, this is tolerance expansion, built deliberately over years. Short winds fade, systems remain. That's why I invest here, rep by rep, session by session, unseen, uncelebrated. Build under pressure, build under pressure. Build under pressure. Chaos outside. Chaos outside. Time slows, work continues, effort stabilizes. This is not suffering, this is tolerance expansion, built deliberately over years. Short winds fade, systems remain. That's why I invest here, rep by rep, session by session, unseen, uncelebrated. Build under pressure, build under pressure, build under pressure, bride. Build under pressure. Chaos outside. Chaos outside. Chaos outside. Died. Died. I rule by force. I will not break. Rise up now.
The scent of blood remains, the world goes silent. Every weight turns into stone, that's what shapes me. Raise your voice, born to destroy.
I will not break. Power is law. I will not break. I won't die here. Pain is the mark. Proof I live.
I will not break. Push through with strength. I will not break to the end.
Chains shatter. Silence before movement, hands steady, mind neutral. The engine waits, no rush, no signal wasted. Circuits awake, joints unlock smoothly. Breath finds depth, heat spreads with intention. Everything aligns, nothing forced. I enter without noise, no announcement, no display. Routine defines a start, consistency opens the gate. Focus stays narrow, order precedes power. Engine under control, pressure stays managed. Power is deliberate, not explosive. Engine under control, momentum earned. Every output measured, every action known. Resistance engages instantly, feedback is honest. No exaggeration, no mercy. I answer with form, not emotion. In through stability, out through execution. Pulse accelerates cleanly, mind remains flat. No spikes, only rhythm angles corrected. Mid-motion, grip recalibrated. Tempo adjusted, subtly weak. Links exposed and addressed without hesitation. Engine under control, pressure stay managed.
Power is deliberate, not explosive. Engine under control. Known. Resistance engages instantly, feedback is honest. No exaggeration, no mercy. I answer with form, not emotion. And through stability, out through execution. Pulse accelerates cleanly, mind remains flat. No spikes, only rhythm. Angles corrected, mid-motion, grip recalibrated. Tempo adjusted, subtly weak. Links exposed, then addressed without hesitation.
Control compound strength.
I will not break. Engine under control. Pressure stays managed. No pain response, no wasted motion. Engine under control. Momentum sustains. This system holds under demand. Repetition built silently, set after set. No drama, no distraction. Volume creates density. Density builds endurance. Core locked, spine aligned. Vision stable, jaw relaxed. System green, proceed forward. Load increases gradually, set up unchanged. Only demand evolve, the body learns, the mind confirms. Nothing breaks alignment. Stability that allows escalation. Engine under control. Pressure stays managed. No panic response, no wasting motion. Engine under control.
flames, breathing movement fuse. Time compresses, effort smooths, efficiency peaks as control transfers outward into work, into conflict, into uncertainty. Pressure trained, it becomes average everywhere. Calm multiplies output, engine under control, pressure stays managed. No shortcuts taking, no standards forward, engine under control. Maims and sustain, limits still okay, ops, internal cravings.
Distractions surface briefly.
Dismissed without reaction, focus behaves like muscle, strengthened through use, maintained through use, discipline, protected deliberately. Attention sustains precision, engine under control, pressure stays managed. Life, feel longevity, endurance is engineered, act into engine under control, pressure stays managed. Standards enforced, even dulled, engine under control. Momentum sustained, limit shift outward, capacity grows. Distraction surface briefly, dismissed without reaction, focus behaves like muscle, strengthened through use, maintained through discipline, protected willfully, attention sustains precision. Engine under control, pressure sprays managed, mind aligned, body exact. Engine under control, momentum sustained, nothing wasted, everything correctly. Minutes accumulate quietly, effort stabilizes. This is not suffering, this is construction, layer by layer, built to last. Moments fade, systems endure. That is the objective, quiet strength, reliable output, repeatable under pressure, engine under control, pressure statement managed. No shortcuts taken, no standards lowered, engine under control. Movement sustained, I exit stronger than I enter.
Equipment rests. Breath normalized. Exit things Trojan. Capacity remains E. Scar flesh, still I stand. I don't bend, I don't break. Throw away the doubt inside my fist, inside my fake. Breath turns savage. In this moment, I will not break. I rule by force. I will not break. Rise up now. The scent of blood remains. The world goes silent. Every weight turns into stone. That's what shapes me. Raise your voice. Born to destroy. I will not break. Power is law. I will not break. Won't die here. Pain is the mark. Proof I live. I will not break. Push through it straight. I will not break. Push through it straight. I will not break. To the end. Chains. Shatter. Shadow. No alarm, no warning. The system boots on its own lights. Hum, floor, cold, air still, but inside everything is already moving. Neck aligned, shoulders set, spine stacked clean. Breathing is low, exit slow, circulation online. Joints lubricated, no wasted motion, no wasted thought. I don't train for cameras, I train for capacity. For days that ask more than expected, for moments that don't announce themselves. This isn't motivation, it's maintenance of power. Readiness beats intensity every time. Engine never sleeps.
Engine never sleeps.
Engine never sleeps.
Engine never sleeps.
Pressure feed the cycle.
Pressure feed the cycle.
Doesn't break it.
Doesn't break it.
Engine never sleeps.
Engine never sleeps.
Engine never sleeps.
Engine never sleeps.
While others I stabilize. Grip locks in, contact made, the way communicates immediately, no emotion, just information. I respond with structure, cause structure scales. Inhale time, exhale control, heart rate rises, focus narrows, every rep accounted for, every action tensional. Not rush, not drag, velocity chosen deliberately. Momentum serves form, never replaces it. This is work that compounds. Sloppy output kills longevity. Engine never sleeps.
Engine never sleeps.
Engine never sleeps.
Engine never sleeps.
Swear becomes data.
Becomes data.
Free. Here's a provider. Engine up it keeps.
Engine never sleeps.
Engine never sleeps.
Engine never sleeps.
I don't burn out.
I convert. Set after set, no negotiation. Muscles argue limits, I respond with calm because calm outlasts panic. Volume builds quietly, like interest.
Posture confirmed, range verified, stability, agent attack, pain noted. On traded path, liquidity, then proceed as planned. Polynomial as a donor did not proceed as planned. Plate that is solidly, no reaction required. Heavy resistance, same execution, standards unchanged. If form degrades, strength without control is dead.
Engine never sleeps.
Engine never sleeps.
Engine never sleeps.
Engine never sleeps.
Load increases. Engine never sleeps.
Engine never sleeps.
Engine never sleeps.
Engine never sleeps.
Passive gas sleeper. But
Thought dissolves, mechanics remain. Movement solves itself because it's been rehearsed thousands of times, without shortcuts, without compromise. This composure transfers to pressure outside the gym. Deadlines, confrontations, uncertainty, because response is trained here. Calm is forged under resist, emphasis, shivers in stage. That's a stance in good, like a lot of tip it. Every short ones fade, sickles remain. Lost will I invest here. Rep by rep, session by session, I'll listen.
unseen, uncelebrated.
Engine never sleeps. Engine never sleeps.
Engine never sleeps.
They are inside.
Time stretches, work continues, effort stabilizes. This isn't suffering, this is tolerance. Deliberately over years. Short ones fade, essential for me. I invest here. Rep by rep, fetching my session. Unseen, uncelebrated.
Engine never sleeps.
Chaos outside.
Order inside.
Time stretches, work continues, effort stabilizes. This isn't suffering, this is tolerance. Expansion built deliberately over years. Short ones fade, since remain. That's why I invest here. Rep by rep, session by session, no say.
Change. Shame. Shun. Shun.
I will not break. I rule by force. I will not break.
Rise up now.
The scent of blood remains. The world goes silent. Every weight turns into stone. That's what shapes me.
Raise your voice, born to destroy.
I will not break. Power is law. I will not break.
I won't die here. Pain is the mark, proof I live. Pain is the mark, proof I live.
I will not break. Push through with strength. I will not break.
To the end.
Change. Shatter. No hype required, no external signal. The system activates internally. Breathe online. Posture aligned, attention narrowed. Work begins without ceremony. Feet grounded. Pressure evenly distributed. Hips unlocked, spine stacked, shoulders set. This is calibration, not movement yet. Only readiness. I didn't come to impress. I came to reinforce, to strengthen responses, to reduce error, to build consistency. Effort with direction, energy with control.
Chaos favors the prepared.
Engineered to endure, engineered to endure. Stress applied, form retained. Engineered to endure, engineered to endure. No breakdown, only adjustment. Hands close around resistance, grip confirms commitment. The weight speaks instantly, no interpretation needed. Truth travels through tension and I answer with precision. Beneath the door.
Exhale through force, heart rate elevated, mind stabilized. This rhythm is chosen. Hard to know what you get when you grab money, body miss. Everyone multiplies power.
Engineered to endure, engineered to endure.
Load increases, structure holds.
Engineered to endure.
endure, engineered to endure. Pressure tests, systems pass. Sets layer right upon sets, time upon sets. Master temperature rises, signals have then supply. Acknowledge the repeatable saying it's definite. Preach the intact, and siege and realist. Gotta do real assess. Grateful fingers to a punctuation, not accidental. Every rep follows, but call and go respected. Range tuned and denied efficiency. Prioritize longevity, engineered, not gambled. Discipline multiplies power. Engineered to endure, engineered to endure. Load increases, structure holds. Engineered to endure, engineered to endure. Pressure tests, systems pass. Sets layer upon sets, time compresses. Muscle temperature rises, signals intensify. I acknowledge, not react. Control remains dominant. Posture intact, balance centered. Breathing steady, pain assessed. Categorized, cleared for continuation. Additional plates, no expression change. Same setup, same execution. The body adapts quietly. Comparison thinks fit invisibly. True growth avoids attention. Engineered to endure, engineered to endure. Higher demand, same response. Engineered to endure, engineered to endure. Consistency confirmed under strain. Thought dissolves, motion remains, execution automatic. Train repetition takes over. The state was earned long before today. This calm follows me outside into pressure, into deadlines, into uncertainty. Because resilience trained here applies everywhere. Stability is a learned skill. Engineered to endure, engineered to endure. Fire in irrelevant, output stable. Engineered to endure, engineered to endure. And stress arrives, response free. Engineered to endure, engineered to endure. Stress a drive, well response ready. The hardest set abhorrence, we output instead of when shake this like a being's focus is strained like muscle, like breath, like output moving through like this. Let this be so don't tend it. Gamma ray is active. Like a lot that I know, she my siren. It's a visual like the sign. Dove, engineered to endure, engineered to endure. So like no shortcuts taken, no integrity lost. Engineered to endure, engineered to endure. Stress, subtle rhyme, breeze, engineered to endure. Short victory fade, systems persist. That's why I invest here. Rep by rep, session by session, unseen, effective. Engineered to endure, engineered to endure. Thoughts align, execution remains. Engineered to endure. Incision not breathe, stalls heavy.
Is a mark, proof I live, I will not break. Is a mark, proof I live, I won't die. Pain is the mark, proof I live, I will not break. Is a mark, proof I live, I will not break. Push through with strength, I will not break. To the end. Chains shatter. Shatter, shatter, shatter. No countdown, no announcement. The moment begins when attention locks in. External noise muted, internal systems prioritized. This is not motivation, this is operation. Feet rooted to the floor, grip tested, breath slowed intentionally, joints lubricated through motion. Temperature rising with control, preparation is not optional. It is performance insurance. I step into resistance without hesitation, because hesitation wastes energy. I move with purpose, not speed. Not force, but accuracy. The kind that lasts. Pressure reveals design. Built for pressure, built for pressure. Stress applied, structure answers. Built for pressure, built for pressure. No panic, only response. Weight settles into my hands, a clear conversation begins. No exaggeration, no negotiation, the demand is honest. And so out through intent, heart rate elevated, mind unshaken. This rhythm is repeatable, that is why it works. Angels respected, tempo deliberate, no wasted movement, no borrow momentum. Every rep archived as data, as progress, as proof, precision outlasts aggression. Built for pressure, volume increases, form remain. Built for pressure, load climbs, integrity stays. Time dissolves into repetition, the body warms into function. Signals intensify, but clarity improves. This is familiarity, earned through consistency. Spine aligned, core engaged, balance centered, breathing efficient, pain categorized, risk minimized, clear to proceed, addition, resistance introduced. No change in demeanor, set up identical, execution unchanged. Adaptation happens quietly, strength and not announced self. Growth preferred silence. Built for pressure, more demand, same output. Built for pressure, stress tested, system stable. Thought receives, movement remains, repetition become instinct. The body executes what it has rehearsed. This calm was trained long before the set. This control follows me beyond the gym, into conflicts, into deadlines, into uncertainty. Cause resilience is transferable when it is real. Composure is conditioned. Authentic to me when lacking syntax, and because fatigue was anticipated and trained to camps. And darkness into meeting on a precedence. The vision fix intensity, I cultivate tolerance. I do not chase intensity, I cultivate tolerance. I do not seek extremes, I seek sustainability. What lasts wins every time. Built for pressure, no shortcut taken, no standards lowered. Built for pressure, session complete, capacity expanded. Distractions attend entry, focus tightens further. Attention is a muscle trained like any other. I choose what enters, I choose what stays. Focus is structural. Built for pressure, thoughts align, execution hold. Built for pressure, mind steady, body capable. Minute stack, effort stabilizes. This is not suffering, this isn't expected. Passion it through repetition, withdrawn under demand. Moments fade quickly, systems endure. That is why I build here, set by set, day by day. Invisible, effective. Built for pressure, oh Lord. Built for pressure, oh Moments fade quickly, systems endure. That is why I build here, set by set, day by day, invisible, effective. Built for pressure, no burnout. The ground shakes. Scarred flesh, still I stand. I don't bend, I don't break. Throw away the doubt inside. My fist decide my fate. Breath turns savage. In this moment, I will not break. I rule by force. I will not break. Rise up now. The scent of blood remains, the world goes silent. Every weight turns into stone, that's what shapes me. Raise your voice. Born to destroy. I will not break. Power is law. Pain is the mark.
proof I live. I will not break, push through with strength. I will not break to the end. No spark wasted, no delay tolerated. The system wakes before the body asks. Focus online, noise filtered. The engine never idles, it is either building or moving. Circuits warming under tension, muscles responding to command. Breath calibrated to movement, heart rate rising with attention. Every joint confirms readiness, nothing random, nothing rushed. I step into the grind with quiet certainty. No hype required, no audience needed. The work recognizes me because I show up the same way every time. Consistent, relentless, precise. We're meant to return, not gifted, not lies, not gifted. The engine never idles. The engine never idles, even in stillness. Power stays loaded. The engine never idles. The engine never idles. Pressure ready, responds immediate. Resistance meets my structure weight, meets preparation. No argument between demand and ability, because this was rehearsed under lighter loads, under longer hours, under discipline. Inhale measured, exhale control, cadence lock, movement smooth. This pace is deliberate because endurance beats excitement. Angle set with intention, grip neutral, spine uncompromised. No energy leaks, no compensation patterns. Efficiency multiplies output silently. Control creates capacity. The engine never idles. The engine never idles. Heat build system, hold it. The engine never idles. Heat build systems, hold it. The engine never idles. No breakdown, only output. Reps accumulate like interest. Small efforts compounding, the body adapts in real time. Muscle fibers negotiating new standard. Fatigue acknowledge but not obey. Scan posture, scan balance, scan breath, scan intent. Everything operational, no alarms triggered. Continue protocol. Load increases without ceremony. No emotion, no shift, same execution, same calm. Progress does not announce itself, it simply appears after consistency. Adaptation rewards patience. The engine never idles. The engine never idles. More demand, same composure. Engine never idles. The engine never idles. Engine never idles. Stress applied, structure answers orders into action. Movement becomes automatic. Time compresses, only feedback remains. This clarity was built through repetition, not talent. This discipline extends beyond the floor into decisions, into conflict, into fatigue outside the gym. Because control under load is a life skill. Composure is trained. The engine never idles. The engine never idles. Thoughts align shifts. The engine never idles. The engine never idles. Mind stable, body reliable. Minute stacked deliberately. Ever stabilizes. This is not punish. This is construction. Build. You. Been stacked liberally. Effort stabilizes. This is not punishment. It's about consonant. Yeah, with some movement initiated. Strength expressed cleanly without excess. Wait. Returns to rest, heart rate decelerates, steps measured. No collapse, recovery is strategic, energy preserved. Fatigue aroused predictably, form remains unchanged. Because fatigue was planned for, trained against. Endurance is architecture, not emotion. I do not chase intensity, I maintain readiness. I do not burn out, outlast what continues wins. The engine never idles. The engine never idles. No shortcuts taken, no standards lowered. The engine never idles. Capacity expanded, limits displace distractions. Attempt entry, focus, tightens attention. Behaves like muscle strengthened by use. I decide what matters and execute accordingly. Focus sustains output. Yup. engine never idles. The engine never idles. Thoughts align, movement responds. The engine never idles. The engine never idles. Engine never idles. Mind stable, body reliable. Minutes stacked deliberately. Effort stabilizes. This is not punishment. This is construction. I will not break. I rule by force. I will not break. Rise up now. The scent of blood remains, the world goes silent. Every way turns into stone, that's what shapes me. Raise your voice, born to destroy. I will not break. Power's law. I will not break. I won't die here. Pain is the mark, proof I live. I will not break. Push through with strength. I will not break. To the end. Chains shatter. No exit from effort, no escape route, no backup plan. The moment begins, the instant I decide. Commitment seals the door, discipline locks it. There is no exit from effort, breathe deep and deliberate. Muscles warm and layer by layer, joints awaken under control. Motion, heart rate rising with precision. This is not preparation for pain, it's preparation for control. I arrive without noise, without rush, without need for validation. The work recognizes consistency because I have shown up before and I will show up again. Effort does not negotiate. No exit from effort. No exit from effort. Once engaged, I stay present. No exit from effort. No exit from effort. Pressure accepted, persist respected. Resistance greets my hands, weight settles with intent. Nothing surprises me here because expectation was calibrated during quiet sessions when no one was watching. Inhale steady, exhale firm, oxygen delivered with purpose. This rhythm is repeatable and repetition is power. Form precedes, force alignment dictates outcome. Every angle chosen deliberately. No wasted motion, no bar momentum, only efficiency under load. Precision survives fatigue. No exit from effort. No exit from effort. Stress applied. Structure responds. No exit from effort. Standards held. Output delivered. Repetition builds quietly, set by set, minute by minute. Fatigue grows, but clarity sharpens because focus has been trained here. Posture verified, breathing stable, core engaged, balance centered, everything functional. Continue sequence, no tension, no emotion in my introduction. About same setup, same execution, adaptation happens beneath awareness. Strength writes itself silently. Progress prefers patience. No exit from effort. No exit from effort, more demand, sanely discipline. No exit from effort. No exit from effort, pressure rises, form remains. Thought dissolves into movement, awareness narrows. Only feedback remains, the body executes what it has rehearsed. This calm was built long before this moment. This resilience does not stay here, it follows me outward into deadlines, into conflicts, into uncertainty. Because control under strain transfers everywhere. Calm is condition. No exit from effort. No exit from method, and I am in new shifts. No exit from effort. No exit from effort. Mind steady, body believable, beatable. Minutes stacked deliberately, effort stabilizes. This is not suffering, this is construction. Battle with attention, me e voz like subway. Waste folk sustains, like execution. No exit from effort. No exit from effort. Thought aligned, no precise. No exit from effort. No exit from effort. Mind steady, body reliable.
construction built through repetition, reinforced by discipline.
Moments fade, systems endure. That is why I built here, quietly, repeatedly, effective. Because control under strain transfers everywhere, calm is conditioned. No exit from effort. No exit from effort. Environment shift, response stay. No exit from effort. No exit from effort. Chaos present. Order maintained.
Thought dissolves in the movement, no inner narrows, only feedback remains. The body executes what it rehearsed. This calm was built long before this moment. This resilience does not stay. It follows me outward until it leaves.
Lines and lines into conflict.
Repetition will maintain. As confront positioning is a vision.
But the wings is deep. Is my discipline. This is speed. Execution. No exit from effort. No exit from effort. Thought a lot of the main says. No exit from effort. No exit from effort. Mind steady. Body reliable.
Minutes stacked deliberately.
Minutes stacked deliberately. Effort stabilizes. This is not suffering. This is construction built through repetition, reinforced by discipline. Moments fade, systems endure. That is why I build here, quietly, repeatedly, effective.
Scarred flesh, still I stand. I don't bend, I don't break. Throw away the doubt inside. My fist decide my fate. Breath turns savage. In this moment, I will not break. I rule by force. I will not break. Rise up now. The scent of blood remains. The world goes silent. Every weight turns into stone. That's what shapes me. Raise your voice. Born to die strong. I will not break. Power is law. I will not break. I won't die here. Pain is the mark. Proof I live. I will not break. Push through with strength. I will not break. To the end.
Chains shatter. No applause. No countdown. The room exists. The weight exists. I enter without ceremony, systems online. Intent locked. Pressure will be converted. Breath finds a steady lane, muscles warm in sequence. Joints beat clearly through motion. Temperature rises with control. This is not a rush. This is alignment. I arrive prepared, not excited, not anxious, prepared because preparation removed doubt, and doubt wastes energy. I move with purpose from the first step. Clarity before force.
Pressure into power. Pressure into power.
Nothing breaks.
Everything adapts. Pressure into power.
Pressure into power. Demand arrives. Structure responds. The weight settles honestly, no exaggeration, no surprise, I accept it fully. Because resistance tells the truth and truth sharpens execution. Inhale through control, exhale through intent. Heart rate climbs predictably, this rhythm is sustainable. That is why it works. Angels respected, tempo deliberate, grip consistent, spinal line, no energy leaks, no compensation, efficiency multiplies output.
Technique outlives emotion.
Pressure into power. Pressure into power.
Stress applied, form remains.
Pressure into power.
Pressure into power, load increases. Integrity stays. Repetition stacked quietly, effort compounds, muscle fibers adapt in silence. Fatigue appears, but clarity improves because focus was trained here. Posture confirmed, breathing stable, core engaged, balance entered, everything functional, proceed without adjustment. Additional resistance introduced, no change in demeanor, set up unchanged. Execution, identity awareness, strength writes itself, patient, accelerates progress.
Pressure into power. Pressure into power.
More demand, same calm.
Pressure into power.
Stress tested, system stable. Thought dissolves,
movement remains. Time compresses, only feedback exists. The state was rehearsed through countless sessions without shortcuts. This control follows me outward, into work, into can work it, into uncertain. Because composure under load transfers everywhere, calm is condition. Pressure into power.
Pressure into power.
Environment shifts, output steady.
Pressure into power.
Chaos present, order maintained. Maximum demand, introduce grip tightens, breath anchors, movement initiates, execution remains clean, no drama, only delivery, weight return to rest, steps measured, heart rate guided downward, recovery is intentional, energy conserved, system intact, fatigue arrives as expected, technique holds because fatigue was anticipated and trained against, endurance is design, not hope. I do not chase extremes, I build tolerance. I do not burn out, outlast what continues wins.
Pressure into power.
Pressure into power. No shortcuts taken, no standards lowered. Pressure into power, pressure into power. Capacity expanded, limits shifted. Distractions attempt entry, focus tightens further. Attention behaves like muscles, strengthened by use. I decide what matters and act. Focus sustains output.
Pressure into power. Pressure into power.
Thought align, movement precise. Pressure into power.
Pressure into power.
Mind steady, body reliable. Minute stack, deliberately. Effort stabilizes, this is not suffering. This is construction, built through repetition. Reinforced by discipline. Moments fade, systems endure. That is why I train here. Choir beat repeatedly, effectively. Pressure into power.
Pressure into power.
No collapse, no burnout.
Pressure into power.
Pressure into power. I exit sist.
I will not break. I rule by force. I will not break. Rise up now.
The scent of blood remains. The world goes silent, every weight turns into stone. That's what shapes me. Raise your voice. Born to destroy.
I will not break. Power is law. I will not break. I won't die here.
Pain is the mark, proof I live. I will not break. Push through with strength.
I will not break.
To the end. Change. Shatter. No spotlight, no signal. The room waits, I arrive already decided. This is not motivation, this is execution. The work begins quietly.
Breathe the lines with motion, joints rotate without resistance. Temperature rises with patience, no rush. Introduce preparation, removes friction. Friction wastes power. Feet planet with intention, grip chosen carefully, posture verified. Every detail matters because detail scaling creates dominance. Stability before speed. Built under load, built under load. Pressure applied, structure holds. Built under load, built under load. Nothing forced, everything earned.
Resistance answers honestly, no lies and wait. I accept the truth immediately and respond with control. Because honesty sharpens skill and skill multiplies output. Inhale, measured, exhale, precise. Heart rate climbs predictably, no panic command. Only regulation, only command. Angles respected, tempo intentional, range complete. No shortcuts tolerated, FNC compounds. Power arrives naturally, technique creates longevity.
Built under load, built under load. Stress increases, form remains. Built under load, built under load. Nothing forced, everything earned.
Resistance answers honestly, no lies and wait. I accept the truth immediately and respond with control. Because honesty sharpens skill and skill multiplies output in your measured exhale precise. Heart rate climbs predictably, no panic allowed. Only regulation, only command. Angles respected, tempo intentional, range complete. No shortcuts tolerated, efficiency compounds. Power arrives naturally, technique creates longevity.
Built under load, built under load. Stress increases, form remains. Built under load, built under load. Demand rises, control answer
Repetition after repetition, effort stacks silently, muscle adapt without announcement. Fatigue approaches, but coordination improves because the system is trained.
Breathing stable, core engaged, balance centered.
clear, proceed without correction. The system is ready. Additional weight introduced, no change in demeanor. Set up unchanged execution. Identical growth occurs invisibly until it becomes obvious. Patience builds capacity. Built under load, more demand. Same, calm. Built under load. Stress tested, structure proven, thought fades. Movement remains, time compresses, feedback sharpens. This state was constructed through repetition, not chance. This control exits the room into work, into conflict, into uncertainty. Because under load transfers everywhere. Calm is trained, built under load. Environment shifts, output steady. Built under load. Chaos present, order maintained. Maximum resistance approaches. Grip tightens, breath anchors, movement initiates, execution remains clean, no drama, only delivery. Weight turns to rest, steps controlled, heart rate guided, downward recovery, intentional energy preserved, system intact. Fatigue announces itself, technique responds because fatigue was anticipated and prepared for. Endurance is engineered, not hoped for. I do not chase extremes, I expand tolerance. I do not burn out, I outlast. What continues when built under load, no shortcuts taken, no standards lowered. Built under load, capacity expanded, limit shifted. Distractions attempt entry, focus narrows further. Attention behaves like muscle strengthened by use. I choose what matters and act as the spears is to remain. That is why I train here quietly. Opponent raise this up, built under load. Load under load. Couple of ups, no couple of mix. Built under load.
Exit stronger than I entered.
Equipment still. B.
I will not break. I rule by force. I will not break. Rise up now. The stain of blood remains, the world goes silent. Every weight turns into stone, that's what shapes me. Raise your voice, born to destroy. I will not break, power is law. I will not break, I won't die. Pain is no longer through violence. I will not break, push through with strength. I will not break to the end. Chains shatter. Die. Shatter. No announcement, no countdown. Higher rivalry switched on. The room does not matter. The noise does not matter. Only output matters. Breath opens slowly. Circulation increases. Muscles respond without panic. Nothing rushed, nothing skipped. Preparation is part of strength. Deep blended that confirms vital line structure before force. Force without structure is wasted, not built from the ground. Control precedes intensity. Builds under load, builds under load. Pressure abide, systems adapt. Builds under load, builds under load. Nothing breaks, everything grows stronger. We answer immediately, no emotion attached. Just physics. I respect the resistance, and it responds in kind. This is negotiation through effort.
Exhale tension, heart rate elevated but steady.
I decide the pace off the key, dot and pulse. Angle precise, tempo deliberate. Please control, you not chase exhaustion. I chase mastery, mastery produces endurance. Efficiency, multiplies power. Built under low, built under low. Or wait, same composure. Built under low, stress increases, ability answers.
Repetition after repetition, no self-reflection. You'll complain for your lost capacity. Intensity builds confidence, confidence stays quiet.
Winning steady, going day, trying clear, no alarms trigger. Continue forward, system operating as designed. Efficiency, all powerful results. Built on the low, built on the low. Oh wait, same composure. Built on the low, built on the low. Chest tested, structure proven. One phase, movement remains. Our progressive speed like trumpets as they deserve. Through repetition, I lack. This discipline leads to room, into work, into conflict, into uncertainty. Pressure handled here becomes an edge everywhere. Now travels with me. Built on the low, built on the low. Environment shifts, output steady. Built on the low, built on the low. Chaos present, order maintained.
Fixing on different approaches, grip tightens. Left fingers movement initiates. No hesitation, only execution. Clean and deliberate.
Weight lowered with respect, stats measured hard. Think this in intentionally, recovery is active. Energy preserved, system intact. Fatigue arises expected. Technique responds immediately because fatigue was planned for. Endurance engineered, I hope for, not code. I do not chase extremes, I expand tolerance. I do not burn out, I outlast. Duration defeats intensity. I'm discipline expressed. Built on the low, built on the low. No shortcuts taken, no standards lowered. Built on the low, built on the low. Capacity expanding, limits redefined. Words a tapestry for narrow further. Attention behaves like muscle strength in my repetition. Input choosing deliberately, output executing precisely. Focus sustains output. Built on the low, built on the low. Mind alike, body precise. Built on the low, built on the low. Nothing wasted, everything corrected.
Bring it stack, no fighter greed. Effort stabilizes. This is not suffering, this is construction. Built through discipline, reinforced by routine.
Moments disappear, systems remain. That is why I trained here quietly, repeatedly, effectively. Built on the low, built on the low. No collapse, no compromise. Built on the low, built on the low. I exit stronger than I entered. Equipment still. Breath, no lies. Noise ring. I rule by force. I will not break. Rise up now.
The scent of blood remains, the world goes silent. Every weight turns into stone, that's what shapes me. Raise your voice, born to destroy.
I will not break. Power is law. I will not break. I won't die here. Pain is the mark. Proof I live. I will not break. 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 Pain is the mark. Proof I live. I will not break. Pushed to a strength. I will not break. To the end. Chains. Shatter. Shatter. Shatter.
Light umbrella
irrelevant, noise dismissed. I step in already focused. The space is neutral, it becomes controlled. The moment I begin, breathe deepens gradually. Muscles wake without urgency, joints align with intent. No wasted motion, every action prepares the next. Momentum is built, not rushed. Feet connect to the floor, grip confirms reality. Posture locks in, this is alignment. Alignment creates leverage, leverage creates authority. Calm before effort. Pressure in a power, pressure in a power.
Nothing breaks, everything adapts.
Pressure in a power, pressure in a power.
Stress applied, strength revealed.
Resistance responds immediately, no negotiation, no illusion. I meet it directly, control over reaction. Reaction defines outcome, inhale under tension. Exhale through movement, heart rate climbs with purpose. No loss of control, only regulated output. Anger respected, tempo exact, range intentional. I do not chase speed, speed arrives when control is mastered. Precision builds durability, skill preserves energy. Pressure in a power, pressure in a power.
Force increases, form remains.
Pressure in a power, pressure in a power.
Demand rises, stability answers.
Repetition accumulates quietly, effort compounds, muscle learns efficiency. Fatigue enters slowly, but coordination improves because the system is trained. Breathing steady, core engaged, balance centered. No alarms triggered, continue forward. System operating with intolerance, additional weight added, no emotion response. Set up identical, execution unchanged. Progress is silent till results become visible. Consistency scales output. Pressure in a power, pressure in a power.
More load, same composure.
Pressure in a power, pressure in a power.
Stress tested, structure proven.
Thought dissolves, movement persists, time compresses, feedback sharpens. This state was earned through repetition, not chance.
This control leaves the room, into conflict, into uncertainty. Pressure handled here becomes advantage everywhere.
Calm is transferable. Pressure in a
Environment shifts, output steady.
pressure in a
Chaos present, unity lady.
feels the resistance, approaches grip, tamps, breathe, anchors, movement, initiate, togas, appetion, no mid execution. Hitting, don't ever work, weekly turns, look at the steps, these steps will remain. That is why I train here quietly, repeatedly, effectively. Pressure in a power, pressure in a power.
No collapse, no compromise.
Pressure in a power, pressure in a power. Copper wasted, everything directed. Minutes stack methodically, effort stabilizes. This is not suffering, this is construction built through discipline, reinforced by routine. Moments disappear, systems remain. That is why I train here quietly, repeatedly, effectively. Pressure in a power, pressure in a power.
No collapse, no compromise.
Pressure in a power, pressure in a power. No compromise. Chains. Compromise. Compromise. Compromise.
I will not break. I rule by force. I will not break.
Rise up now.
I will not break.
Get us up now.
The scent of blood remains. The world goes silent. Every weight turns into stone. That's what shapes me.
Raise your voice, born to destroy.
I will not break.
Power is love.
I will not break.
I won't die here.
Pain is the mark.
Proof I live.
I will not break.
Push through with strength.
I will not break.
To the end.
I will not break.
To the end.
Change, shatter. Sunder, look.
Lights hum quietly, rubber meets concrete. I arrive without announcement, nothing needs permission. The work already knows me. Shoulders rotate clean, hips unlock with patience. Breath establishes cadence. No rush, no delay. Readiness is measured, not guessed. Form before force, sequence before speed. Every position earned, every angle respected. Power that ignores structure eventually collapses itself.
Structure creates confidence.
Built under load, fortune repetition, nothing borrowed. Everything owned, built under load, fortune repetition.
The body learns truth when excuses are removed.
Resistance answers immediately, no negotiation, only feedback. I adjust within the rep, not after. Efficiency lives in real time. Inhale, prepares intention, exhale, delivers output. Heart rate climbs evenly, focus narrows automatically. Noise dissolves without effort. Tempo discipline, tension uninterrupted. Range complete, transitions controlled. Weak points identified, then addressed directly. Accuracy, compound strength.
Built under load, fortune repetition. Stress exposes errors I correct without drama. Built under load, fortune repetition. This is refinement, not performance. Set, follow set, without impatience. Consistency outperforms intensity. When intensity is unmanaged, volume builds tolerance, builds durability. Grip secure, core engaged, fine, neutral breath, regulated, system green. Proceed forward, weight increases quietly. No announcement required, setup remains unchanged. Only demand increases, the body recognizes pressure and responds with precision. Stability allows escalators.
Built under load, fortune repetition. Pressure increases, calm remains intact. Built under load, fortune repetition. No panic permitted, only execution allowed. Thought recedes, movement remains. Effort synchronizes with breath. Time compresses, this state is constructed through thousands of controlled actions.
Discipline migrates into work, into conflict, and uncertainty. Pressure practiced here becomes leverage everywhere. Calm multiplies output.
Built under load, fortune repetition, environment shifts. Output stabilizes, built under load, fortune repetition.
External chaos, internal order.
Effort nears threshold, technique tightens further. No wasted movement, no hesitation. Only clean execution, delivered on demand. Rate low, recovering, really brave, slows intentionally. Heart rate managed, recovery remains active. Energy preserved, system protected. Fatigue arrives as expected, not as an enemy. Technique adapts instantly because fatigue was planned. Accounted for, integrated into strategy. I do not chase discomfort, I expand capacity. I do not burn bright, I burn long. Longevity is strategy, not accident. Built under load, fortune repetition. Standards enforced, even when tired. Built the load, fortune repetition. Limits renegotiated, capacity expanded. Distractions appear, they are dismissed. Attention resonates through, focus behaves like muscle. Strengthened through use, maintained through intent.
Focus sustains precision.
Built under load. Built under load. Built under load. Built under load.
Fortune repetition.
Nothing wasted, everything direct. Built under load.
Fortune repetition. Not everything directed.
Minutes accumulate quietly, effort stabilizes. This is not suffering, this is construction. Built slowly, reinforced daily. Moments fade, systems persist, that is the objective. Quiet strength, reliable output, repeatable under pressure.
Built under load. Built under load. Built under load. Built under load.
Breath turns savage in this moment.
I will not break. I rule by force. I will not break.
Rise up now. The scent of blood remains, the world goes silent. Every weight turns into stone, that's what shapes me. Raise your voice.
Born to destroy. I will not break. Power is law. I will not break. I won't die here. Pain is the mark. Proof I live. I will not break. Buster with strength. I will not break. To the end. To end.
Chains shatter.
reaction. I enter with intention. The floor feels familiar, the air feels heavy. That means it is time. Joints unlock slowly, muscles accept the signal. Blood begins to move with purpose. Nothing explosive yet, nothing careless. This is activation, not display. I do not rush, I do not delay. Every movement has reason, every setup has order. Power without or fails early, order sustains power.
Control creates endurance.
Pressure is the teacher, load is the lesson. Every rep explains what comfort never could. Pressure is the teacher, load is the lesson. I listen with my body and adapt without complaint.
Resistance answers honestly, no opinion, no emotion, just mass and gravity. I respond with alignment, and alignment responds with strength. Inhale through discipline, exhale through control. Heart rate rises, focus sharpens, noise fades automatically. Tempo slows intentionally, tension stays constant. Range is respected, corners are reinforced. Strength that we positions until they stop being weak. Precision multiplies output. Pressure is the teacher, load is the lesson.
Stress reveals structure, structure determines outcome. Pressure is the teacher, load is the lesson. I accept feedback immediately and correct without ego.
Repetition accumulates quietly, no dramatic moments, no shortcuts taken. Volume builds resilience, resilience builds reliability, reliability builds results.
Posture stable, breath regulated, grip consistent, no alarms, no excuses, continue operation, additional weight applied.
No ceremony, no hesitation. Said it remains unchanged, the body recognize the task and responds accordingly.
Consistency defeats chaos.
Pressure is the teacher, load is the lesson. Intensity increases, calm remains. Pressure is the teacher, load is the lesson. Stress tested systems prove their value here. Thinking dissolves, movement remains, effort becomes rhythm, time compresses. This state is not accidental, it is engineered through repetition. This discipline does not stay here, it travels outward into deadlines, into conflict, into one's attention.
Searching, here comes a glance elsewhere. Calm is transferable, but treasured is the teacher, rater duty. Weight lowered with respect, breath guided downward. Heart rate controlled, recovery is active. Energy conserved, system preserved. Fatigue arrives on schedule, not as a surprise. Technique adjusts immediately because
Fatigue was expected, plans before integrated in another process. I do not chase pain, I expand tolerance. I do not burn out, I outlast.
longevity is a weapon, used quietly.
Pressure is the teacher, load is the lesson. No collapse permitted, no form compromise. Pressure is the teacher, load is the lesson. Limits negotiated, capacity expanded.
Distractions not, they are ignored. Attention narrows deliberately. Focus behaves like muscle strengthened through repetition, maintained through intent. Focus sustains performance.
Pressure is the teacher, load is the lesson. Mind aligned, body precise. Pressure is the teacher, load is the lesson. Nothing wasted, regain direction.
Minutes accumulate methodically, effort stabilizes. This is not suffering, this is construction. Built slowly, reinforced daily. Moments vanish, systems remain. That is the octave, quiet strength, reliable output, repeatable.
Scarred flesh, still I stand. I don't bend, I don't break. Throw away the doubt inside. My fate decide my fate. Birth turns savage. In this moment, I will not break. I rule by force. I will not break. Rise up now. The scent of blood remains. The world goes silent. Every weight turns into stone. That's what shapes me. There's no voice. Going to destroy. I will not break. Now all is wrong. I will not break. I won't die here. the mark. Proof I live. I will not break. Push through with strength. I will not break. Truly patient. Face of content. The floor is cold, the lights are constant. Nothing here reacts to emotion. Only output is recognized. Joints rotate with intent. Recalibrates with the muscles. Surmises tickling a rushing. Preparation as the fallens in disguise. Stability before speed. Control before power. Every movement I gotta roar. Every rep documented. By sensation, nothing hidden and nothing guessed. Clarity creates confidence. Pressure makes structure. Structure creates force. Build makes my keys. Without shortcuts. Pressure makes structure. Structure creates force. His body adapts because demand is honest. Resistance answers immediately. No emotion, only physics. I respond inside the motion, adjusting in real time. Efficiency is learned here. Inhale, sits. Position. Exhale delivers outbreath. Heart rate predictably. Focus sharpens naturally. Noise disappears without effort. Range complete. Tempo discipline. Engine uninterrupted. Weakness identify. Then isolated. Then strengthen deliberately. Precision. Compound strength. This is refinement, not performance. Set follows set, without impatience. Consistency defeats intensity when intensity lacks control. Volume teaches tolerance. Tolerance builds resilience. Grip locked, core engaged. Spotting neutral, press stable. System green, continue forward. Weight increases solidly. Setup remains unchanged. Only demand rises. The body recognizes challenge and responds with alignment. Not panic. Stability allows escalation. Pressure makes structure. Structure creates force. Cultivies as load increases. Pressure makes structure. Structure creates force. No guess allowed. Only execution. Recedes, movement remains. Breath and motion synchronized. Line compresses. This state is engineered through repetition and restraint. This discipline migrates into work, into conflict, into uncertainty. Pressure trained here becomes leverage everywhere. Calm multiplies output. Pressure makes structure. Structure creates force. External noise, internal order. Pressure makes structure. Structure creates force. Chaos outside, control inside. Effort meets pressure. Technique tight and further. No waste impulsion. No hesitation. Only precise delivery. Wonder, increase and demand. They win deliberately. Breath slows intentionally. Heart rate managed. Recovery remains active. Energy preserved. System protected. Fatigue arrives as expected. Not as an enemy. Technique adapts instantly. Because fatigue was planned. Accounted for. Integrated into structure. I do not chase pain. I expand capacity. I do not burn bright, I burn long. Longevity is strategy, not accident. Pressure makes structure. Structure creates force. External noise, internal order. Pressure makes structure. Structure creates force. Chaos outside, control inside. Effort meets threshold. stabilizes. This is not suffering, this is construction. Built slowly, reinforced daily. Moments fade, systems persist. That is the objective. Quiet strength, press the train here. Reach comes, leverage everywhere. God multiplies out.